Hi guys, my name's Brenda. I'm living in Bulgaria at the moment, and I am living with fibromyalgia, also diabetic, and also have thyroid problems. So there's a good start. What I want to do, this inspired actually from my 12-year-old who also does vlogs, and I thought, yeah, why not? It'd be like a diary for me, and hopefully through my journey it might help some of you guys out there. Paul, my husband, is going to ask you some questions because I do suffer with fog brain, and sometimes I can't get the words out that I want to get out. So with this, and it's the first time I've ever done this, so he's going to help me out this time, asking me questions. So here we go.
Right, Brenda.
Right.
What made you choose Bulgaria to live?
Well, we were living in the UK, and I was working sort of 70 hours a week. And about 5 years ago, I was doing door work and also done nursing. And going from, I started getting pains, backaches, my fingers were aching, I couldn't sit comfortably. But I stuck with it, thinking, oh, it's because I'm getting old. But as time went on, it was getting worse. So I went to the doctors, and yeah, I got diagnosed of having fibromyalgia, and he basically said, your bad days will be good, but your bad days will be worse. So it's like, oh my God.
Good days will turn bad.
That's right. So yeah, so, and then also I found out that I was diabetic and I had thyroid problems. So we bought a house in Bulgaria as a holiday home. We were going to do up and move over to Bulgaria. As I couldn't work anymore because it got quite painful, and my confidence went, I couldn't drive. I don't like going out on my own because I feel unsafe. It sounds awkward, doesn't it?
Alright.
It's alright. And I didn't want to go on benefits, so we decided the house that we bought in Bulgaria, we were going to move over completely, not just have it as a holiday home, because the thought of going on benefits is just not me.
It's just not for us, is it?
It's not for us, and I've always worked, 70 hours a week, and going from that to now, it's a big change.
You're coping well, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, there's some mornings you just don't want to get out of bed. But, anyway, that's why we moved over. But the life's a lot slower over here, and you don't have the pressures of all your bills. Basically, you've just got your electric and water to pay over here. Food's cheap.
The general lifestyle and that's a lot cheaper here, isn't it? And
the lifestyle is a lot.
We were all very sceptic when we first came over, or looking at properties over here, weren't we? About how it could have been a rip-off and a con, because the properties seem so cheap here.
Yeah.
But we thought we'd delve into it and have 4 days come and view a place, and put down the deposit, which we could afford to lose because it's a very small deposit. Took a chance and found out that the dream is actually a reality, didn't we?
Yeah. There was a lot to do with the house. I mean, there was cracks in all the walls, we need a new roof, and a lot to do. But
you have no stresses of the UK anymore. I mean,
no pressures that you have in the UK.
No. It's not such a mad rush over here, is it?
No. The winter's very cold, but the summers are red hot, which I think I'm a lot better in the summer. I don't seem to ache so much, and I get up. Sometimes we're up like 5 o'clock in the morning because it's too hot to stay in bed, and I get up because I wanted some chickens, just so I had a reason to get up.
to be up early in the morning, didn't you, doing the chickens?
Up early and let the chickens out, and I used to love going looking for eggs. Yeah, looking after their pen and coop, and then we got the dogs. We've got dogs. So walking the dogs.
You just took it a stage at a time.
It was just one stage at a time, but it just gave me, and say with the swimming pool, you know, I could get in the swimming pool, and that was my bit of exercise, because the way I am, there's not a lot I can do. So you just go for the things that you can do, and I read up a lot on the internet about this fibromyalgia, but at the end of the day everybody's different and they suffer different ways. So I just wanted to show you what I do and the way I deal with it, hoping that it might hit, you know, one of you guys out there, help you along. I used to wear makeup every day. I'd never leave the house without makeup, but now sometimes I can't be bothered.
But you're not going to let, you try and prove to yourself that you're not going to let fibromyalgia beat you.
It's not going to beat me. I won't let it win. I won't. I don't want to be just sat in the chair.
It slows you down, but it doesn't stop you.
No. And sometimes just doing the washing up, I'm in agony with my back, but I think, no, I'm going to do it.
You used to be out in the garden, didn't you? Dig in the garden, and you'd stop for a while and rest for like 10 minutes, and then you'd be out there again digging. But you still overdo it.
Yeah, I do overdo it because I want to push myself.
Especially when I wasn't here and I was in the UK doing things, and you were over here on your own with the girls, and you weren't stopping, were you?
No. But I do push myself, but I'm in pain because they say, I mean, even with the chickens, there's a chair where I can sit down in there, and it's nice because I can do a little bit, sit down, and the chickens have started coming and sit on me, perch up on my legs, and that's relaxing, just talking to the chickens, you know. So you guys out there, if you've got, you know, I know not everybody can have chickens in a swimming pool, they might not have a garden, but if you're in a flat, just get some plants, you know, some seeds, and grow plants, and just do little things like that. The housework will always be there tomorrow, because sometimes I think the house needs doing, but I don't do it. I tend to just do little things.
If you really want to do the housework, you just take it a room at a time, don't
you? Yeah, you know, the best thing, I mean, they say with fibromyalgia is, you know, work 5 minutes, sit down 5 minutes, but to be fair, you know, to be honest, I'd rather just get on and do it. Then at the end of the day, I can turn around and say, I made that cake, I managed to sweep the patio. Silly things, you know, cooking with the kids.
The little things are big to you because
the little things
it's not
are
slowing
big.
you down, is it? It's not. It's not going to win.
It's not going to. It won't beat me. I won't let it. But the fog. I do suffer bad with the fog brain. My short-term memory isn't as good. That's got worse. And sometimes I can't complete words, although I hear them in my head. I can't get it out of my mouth. So. But yeah, Paul and the kids, they're really good. They finish sentences off for me.
I was just finishing sentences for you.
But yeah, never correct anybody with fog brain because it does make them feel anxious. And because you'd be all day, apparently there's 72 symptoms of fibromyalgia. And I just used to call myself Asta because everything was under one roof. But yeah, I wake up in the morning, I have my thyroid and my diabetic tablet. There at lunchtime I have a diabetic tablet. At night time I have tablets to help me sleep and my muscles and my body to relax. Diabetic. What else do I have?
Painkillers and that,
antihistamines.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
So it's like every time I'm awake, it's like tablets, and after a while you think, oh, really, I
All you do is take tablets.
All I do is take the tablets, but yeah, so you really need to try, and it's the same I would have thought with depression, you know, you just don't want to do anything, but you've got to try, even if it's get out of bed to pick up a book and read a couple of pages. You know, get out of your own little zone and read a magazine, read about other people's lives, anything, internet, look at animals, or just so you're not sat there thinking, what the hell am I going to do with my life? You've just got to go for it.
And when the weather gets better, it's going to be a lot more interesting, isn't it? Because you're going to start doing things and you can video that.
Yeah, I mean,
vlogs with the chickens and that, and swimming and.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah.
We do road trips and that as well, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to get up and we're going to go out, and I'll be able to show you what I do with the chickens and when I'm in the swimming pool. It's harder in the winter because when you get cold, your muscles, you're pulling them in, so your muscles are aching all the time. I mean, my knuckles were hurting that much. It felt like I punched a wall. They felt that sore.
You're tensing up that much, aren't you?
Yeah. So the cold, you know, the thing to do is just try and keep warm. But in the summer, you know, that's when it's like someone sticks a plug in and off I go. Wind the key up in my back. There's no stopping me. Although, yeah, again, I know I'm going to be in pain if I do something. My back, my legs, my arms. You know, I think no, it's not going to beat me. I'm going to do this. And if it takes me all day to do one silly job, then it takes all day. I don't care. I don't, you know. But like I say, the kids and this Paul, you know, yeah, I bark at them sometimes because they go to correct me. So I bark at them.
It was just a natural thing. You always had to go at me, but it's just a natural thing.
It is a natural thing to correct people, but when they've got frog brain, it's the worst thing you can do because you
just frustrated, isn't it?
I get frustrated. It's like the confidence, you know, I used to love driving, but I can't do that now because I can't concentrate on anything for long periods. Anyway, anything.
I think that's it to today, isn't it?
So that's part of my life today I've shared with you. Hopefully I'll be doing something tomorrow, and hopefully I might have inspired some guys out there to think, well, if she can do it, I can go for it. But it could be the smallest little thing. Makes that difference at the end of the day when you get into bed and you go, yeah, I did that today. So that's me signing out, and speak to you again tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Bye for now.
Take care.